Healthy trees play a crucial role in mitigating climate change. Forests absorb billions of tons of CO2 every year, as trees capture light and carbon dioxide in their leaves and bark in order to feed themselves and grow. They're veritable carbon sinks, storing the element in the wood of tree trunks, branches, and roots for decades, in some cases centuries. But this can only happen if we nurture them. Climate change is increasing pressure on forests. Trees weakened by droughts and storms are more exposed to diseases and parasites, leading to more forest dieback where large portions of forests sicken and die. Commercial forestry is also affecting the world's tree cover. In milder, temperate regions, tree harvesting is the main cause of deforestation. Cutting down trees puts a halt to carbon sequestration and potentially allows the carbon trees captured during their life back into the atmosphere. While new trees are planted to repopulate harvested areas, forests take many years to recover. When replacement trees reduce species diversity due to so-called monoculture, biodiversity is affected and forests may be less adapted to survive extreme weather conditions. Many scientists favour letting trees grow untouched to maximise carbon sequestration and biodiversity. Some environmentalists promote rewilding, where large tracts of land are returned to nature without human intervention. The European Union is taking steps to protect its forests, working hand in hand with national governments. Its 2030 forest strategy promotes the growth, health, diversity and resilience of Europe's forests to ensure they contribute to Europe's wider climate and biodiversity objectives. The European Biodiversity Strategy aims to extend protected forest areas and sets an objective of planting 3 million trees in Europe by 2030. 90% of EU funding for forests comes from the European Agricultural Fund for Rural Development, which works for both forests and people living in and around them. Funds are used to support livelihoods in rural areas and develop a sustainable forest bioeconomy. The current Commission sees wood use as a major asset in the fight against climate change. The EU has developed criteria for green procurement for construction and furniture making. Promoting green public procurement can increase demand for sustainably produced wood that does not contribute to deforestation or forest degradation in Europe or elsewhere. The construction industry is encouraged to use wood to reduce its own carbon footprint. New European guidelines for sustainable forest management and payment schemes for forest ecosystem services will help national governments and landowners balance the different economic uses of their forests while protecting nature and ensuring forests remain resilient. Finally, the EU's Renewable Energy Directive aligns bioenergy policies with the Cascade Principle. This encourages multiple forms of sustainable wood reuse to further limit the amount of wood removed from our forests. Forests, trees and woods have always played a critical role for humanity, and our future is intertwined with theirs. The coming years will reveal whether we manage to restore a more sustainable relationship with them and secure healthy forests for future generations.
LifeTerra is co-financed by the European Commission through the LIFE program.